Not too far forward.
I'm trying to get to where you can see the Walt Disney World. Hi, welcome to this week's video for Disabled Disney. I'm Melissa.
I'm Jillian.
And I'm David.
And this week we're talking about the reopening of Walt Disney World in Florida. I've seen some videos with some incorrect information out there, so I want to try to get the correct information out, as well as just get you guys the information that you need to know. So welcome to the video, and we're going to go ahead and get started real quick. So hopefully you already know Disney Springs is already open, and they are having everyone wear masks. They are doing temperature screenings before you get into the area, and they have hand washing stations all over the place, and
Hand sanitizer
stations all over the place. And I heard there was a 6-hour wait for the virtual queue for the Disney store, Disney Springs, the other day when it opened. So just be aware, if you're going, you might have a wait. So some good news, Disney announced they're opening Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom on July 11th. And then on July 15th, they're opening Disney's Hollywood Studios and Epcot to the public. Right now, the water parks do not have an opening date yet set, so just be aware of that. The water parks are not yet scheduled to open. They are scheduled to open the DVC resorts on June 22nd. So if you have a reservation up until June 22nd, it will automatically be canceled by Disney. But if you are June 22nd or after, if your hotel or resort is not opening and you're still going to go, they will move you to a hotel that is open. And if you don't want to go, you'll have to call and cancel it, or have your travel agent call and cancel it after June 22nd. But the parks won't be open yet. So you'll be able to go to the resorts, but you won't be able to go into the parks. So that has to be your decision if you have a scheduled trip. Now,
And DVC means Disney Vacation Club, if you didn't know.
Yes, it does. So if your resort is not opening, they'll move you to an equal or higher level resort that is opening. And so far right now, the only thing that they're opening are the DVC resorts. They haven't announced when they're going to open other resorts. They're going to start with these ones and then go out from there. If you've heard some of this information, they have canceled or are going to be canceling all of dining reservations and guest experiences. With the dining reservations, once they figure out which dining facilities are going to be able to reopen, and that they're going to open with park openings and figure out the social distancing and everything for the restaurants, they will start to open availability to make an advanced dining reservation or ADR. But from now on, they're changing it to 60 days out. They're changing it to 60 days out for this, but they've announced that that's going to be a permanent. So you will no longer be able to make ADRs at 180 days even after this. It's going to 60 days at Walt Disney World, just like at Disneyland already. So that is a permanent change. It's going to be coming 60 days out for ADRs at Walt Disney World when they open that back up. They are canceling all Fast Pass Plus. When they reopen back up, they will not have the Fast Pass system in place. Part of that is because they're probably going to be using the queue line as a regular line for the Fast Pass line, at least when they first reopen, until they get figured out exactly how that's going to work due to social distancing. And they are drastically lowering capacity. They haven't announced numbers, but it's going to be a drastically lowered occupancy. You're also going to have a valid theme park ticket, and a reservation in order to get into Walt Disney World when it reopens. They have halted all new ticket sales because they are going to allow people with current reservations at a resort, on-property resort, and annual pass holders and DVC club members to make reservations first before they open up the reservation system to the general public and before they start resuming ticket sales. So we don't know exactly how that's going to work yet or when all that's going to start. They haven't announced any of that yet, so that will all be coming. But they have announced that they will not be resuming ticket sales until they can allow current guests for the resorts, annual pass holders, and DVC members to make reservations. It also appears that they're going to be stopping park hopping. You're only going to be allowed. So having a park hopper ticket isn't going to be a value to you anymore. You probably want to switch to a one-day ticket because it looks like you're only going to be able to allow one resort or one park per day with the reservation system. But again, they really haven't announced how that's going to work, so we don't 100% know that's accurate yet. That's just early information coming out that might be happening. So they've also canceled all experiences, and this is till the end of the year. Like Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, the droids, the lightsabers, you're not going to be able to do any of that. Most likely.
What you meant by guest experience. I was like, I don't.
any guest experience things like that is canceled, and they're saying right now it's to the end of the year. All this stuff could change at any time though, so make sure you keep watching our channel and others that that say this stuff.
Disney's website too.
Disney is the best, most reliable source, but all this stuff is coming straight from them. So but as of right now, they're canceling all that kind of stuff. So if you have any of that stuff scheduled, it's going to be canceled, and it's most likely through the end of the year. They have not yet canceled Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party and that Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, but they're not currently selling any tickets to it. So those could be canceled at any time. Just to be aware, if they do cancel it, you will be refunded. They have canceled Villains After Hours for all of June, and you will be refunded for that as well if you already have a ticket like we did. They have also canceled all of Disney dining plans through September 2021. So if you currently got the free dining offer in January and you have a reservation before the parks open or during the park opening. So the reservation periods were like June, July, and August and September. So if you have free dining during any of those times, what they're offering you is 35% off your room to keep your current stay. You will not be able to make a future. I have seen this one misquoted on a few channels. You will not be able to change your reservation and have that 35%. It's only if you keep the current reservation for those times of your free dining package. So instead of the free dining, you're going to get 35% off your room. That's only if you stay. So if you're one of the people that got a free dining offer,
and that's only if you stayed with the free dining. It's not the
right. So if you upgraded your dining, you're then considered a paid dining plan, and this won't apply to you. But if you keep your current stay, you do not change it, you do not reschedule it. So say you were canceled in March and this includes the people that were offered free dining for their cancellations in March and April and May. So say you rescheduled that to August. If you're not going to get your free dining plan, but if you keep that August reservation, you'll get 35% off your room. If you reschedule it because you don't like the fact that they've canceled parades, they've canceled fireworks, you're not going to be able to do character meet and greets. They're going to have characters around the park that you can like wave to, but your kid can't go up and hug Mickey. You can't get an autograph. You can't high five Belle. If that's an issue for you and you want to reschedule, then you lose that both of those offers. So canceled fireworks parades, all of that stuff is canceled probably through the end of the year, but again, any of the stuff could change. Single rider lines are no longer, so don't do any of the single rider lines, at least until all of the social distancing stuff is done. Single rider lines will be gone. Did I say fast passes? Fast passes are gone. Social distancing, face masks for 2 years old and up. Temperature checks for everyone. Hand washing stations, the extra cleaning measures, and the park hours are going to be drastically reduced, and there will be no extra magic hours upon reopening. So all of those perks for staying on property are, for the most part, gone. At this point, the only perk you're going to get for staying on property is if you have a current resort reservation, you will get first access to making your park reservation. That's the only perk for that going ahead. They are, and again, you are required to have a reservation to get into the parks once they open. The DVC, yes, and a park ticket. The DVC properties are reopening June 22nd. No extra magic hours, and they want contactless payment, no cash. So make sure if you do have a reservation, you're going to be going in July. I mean, because they're not opening the parks till July. So I can't imagine there's going to be a ton of people wanting to go in June when they open up the DVC properties until the resorts open. But if you have a reservation in July, August, September, make sure you have a credit card attached to your My Disney Experience app. Make sure everything's going to happen on the My Disney Experience app anymore. You're not going to be able to do Walt Disney World without it. So make sure you have it downloaded, you have it logged in, you have all the members of your party in there, you have all of your tickets in there, because this is going to drastically affect you getting a reservation. So make sure you're all connected, you're all together, so you can get the reservation, so you can all get in the park. So if you're going with like a big family party, make sure you're all linked together.
And make sure you've got all the updates done.
Yeah, make sure you have your updates done. Make sure you have everything entered you need to have entered, because it's going to be a must going forward. So that way you can get your reservation, so you can get everything. All of your dining plans when they do reopen are going to be, your dining reservations. All of your dining reservations when they do reopen are going to be in there. All of your park scheduling is going to be done through the app. So it's going to be super important to have your My Disney Experience app, have everything entered, have everything correct, have everybody registered together. If you need help with that, we recommend you have a travel agent, and we do recommend Melissa, which is me, at Looking Glass Travel to help you with that, because your travel agent can really help you with that. If you need to reschedule a trip that because you don't want to go because of all this stuff, a travel agent can help you with rescheduling it, can do all that. They can help you plan your trip. They can help make sure you're up to date on all of this information. They can help you make sure that you have everything you need. Also, my company is providing masks and hand sanitizer and little special other gifts that my agency owner is coming up with to all of our clients who go to Walt Disney World. So you will get that if you go through me. And also, I am offering anyone who books a new Walt Disney World vacation package with me, meaning hotel and resort tickets, a $25 Disney gift card. Which you'll get approximately 2 weeks before you go. And I don't know how long I'm going to be offering that, but I'm going to be offering it for right now, going forward for a little while. So there's an extra perk for coming through me. And then, did I cover everything? I think I did.
I think you did.
So there's going to be the main takeaway you need to understand is, if this is a bucket list trip for you, it's not going to be, you probably should reschedule. If this is your little princess loving daughter's first time going and has her heart set on Cinderella's royal table, you should probably reschedule, because that stuff is not going to be available. This is not going to be the Disney you have always dreamed of. It's not going to be the Disney you're used to. It is going to be a drastically different experience. Make sure you understand that going in, so you don't get your heart set on things and you can't experience them. You might want to consider postponing your trip till next year and later in the year, because this could be going on through the beginning of next year as well. There's no way to know at this point. And yes, Disney requires planning. It requires advanced preparation, even just to pay for it, especially for a family like us. We don't have the money we can just shell out to go to Disney whenever we want. We have to plan for this stuff. We have to save. We do shop kicks. We do to earn gift cards. We do all sorts of things to pay for our trips, because we're not rich. We're an average family that lives paycheck to paycheck, and I'm disabled and on disability, and I don't get a lot of money. So we understand exactly how all that works. If you have concerns about that, hit me up. I can help you figure out ways to pay for your trip.
However, if you've always dreamed of going to a Disney park where there's not very many people there,
this is your time.
This is the perfect time.
This, if you want to go when there's nobody there, this is your time, because they will have drastically reduced capacity, so there won't be hardly anybody there. But we can't guarantee they're going to have all the restaurants open. They might only have one of each type open. They may not have any buffets open. We don't know yet exactly how all this is going to work, because Disney hasn't announced how it's going to work yet. But as soon as they do, we will have a video out for you on it. But understand,
we will let you know when we know.
they're going to try to make it as magical as they can, but this will not be the Disney you know and love.
Nope.
So,
but it'll be what they can do
For right
to
now.
to ensure people
Right.
don't get sick.
they're trying everything they can to make sure you don't have any issues. If you're new, we thank you for coming to our channel. We thank you for finding us. We would like you to hit that like, hit that subscribe, and the bell icon to be notified when we upload a new video or go live. If you're returning to our channel, thank you for coming back. We really appreciate it.
We love you all.
And again, if you're new,
Welcome to the crew.
and if you want a DD Crew sticker, send me a self-addressed stamped envelope to Disabled Disney, P.O. Box 10876, Casa Grande, Arizona, 85130.
Yeah.
And I will send you back a DD Crew sticker. Have a magical day, everyone.